Good evening everyone, Phil here. I've just crossed the border into Granada to the lovely little village of Almendral, which is the start of this evening's Escape from the Sunwalk. As I leave the Zaffaraya Valley to the northeast, I need to climb up through the pass of Zaffaraya. Eventually I'm going to cross into the province of Granada and arrive at what was once the Zaffaraya meadow. As I look north across the meadow, the horizon is filled with the southern slopes of the Sierra de Loja. The Sierra de Loja is a karst limestone massif covering an area of over 200 square kilometres, with most of it occupied by a large plateau exceeding 1,300 metres in elevation. It has the highest density of sinkholes in Andalusia, with a recorded 8 per square kilometre. Nestled at the edge of one of the spurs is the village of Almendral, where this evening's walk starts. To get to the start of the walk from where I live, I need to drive up the pass of Zaffaraya, and it's such an incredible pass that it's worth stopping just to show you the view from here. The significance of this pass were found in the cave that's just above the railway line here. There were Neanderthal remnants that were dated back to 30,000 years ago. And as recently as the 10th century, when the Moors occupied most of Andalusia, they built a fortress at the bottom of the pass, Zaffaraya Castle, that they used to guard what was then called the Nazrid Road. And in the 20th century, just over 100 years ago, a group of Belgian businessmen constructed a railway line that ran from Malaga along the coast to Torre del Mar and then came inland through Vélez Málaga, up past where Lake Vinuela is now to Periana, and then up into the mountains. So this evening's walk is one that I have done occasionally. It's actually an official trail. It's around about 9 kilometres long. The path that I've just used to get up to the recreation area is called the Path of Colours, Senda de Colores. And it's done by a local artist. It's called land art, and he uses the natural landscape as a creative canvas. I'm going to take a quick breather in the recreation area, and then after that it's a steepish climb up onto the ridge that's behind me, and then literally all the way back down to above Almendral, the village where I started. One of the problems with a really karstic landscape is the difficulty of finding the trail and staying on it, because particularly with goats and sheep, when they dart between the rocks, one minute you think you're on a trail and then it just ends in brush or brambles. So there seems to be a sort of a balance between what you can get done and running out of light. So I've still got about 1 kilometre to go just to get to the end of the ridge. I've probably got 15 or 20 minutes left of light before I need to get the head torch out. Just made it to the end of the spur and there's still a little bit of sunlight left. I can take some footage down into the karst depression of Zaffaraya and Ventus de Zaffaraya, which I wanted to get to a little bit earlier, but what a view.